What's going on YouTube? I got the Audio-Technica M50s here. I've had these for about 6 to 7 months, so I felt like I should review them. First things first, you'll notice the ear cuffs, they're flat down on the table. So these can bend, these are very flexible. They can bend up to 180 degrees. They can flip, and you can also fold them up. So if you want to put this in your bag or something, it's more convenient. This also comes with a pouch. To many of you it might seem useless because it's soft, so anything can happen to it, you might think. But if you take a closer look, it's kind of hard to see on camera. It's really dirty. Like, I barely have anything in my bag I put on my backpack, and it just gets dirty real quick. So this does come pretty handy for me. But yeah, these are pretty durable overall, except one problem that I do have is the wire here. This is a non-detachable wire. But what kind of makes up for it, and let me move this aside, is that the wire is really long. Like, this is extremely long. It's a coiled cable, so this part can extend up to 9 feet. And it's got its own positives, pros and cons. The pros are, it's a long cable, so you can kind of stretch out far. And the other thing is that if this gets caught up in whatever, the coiled cable's there, so it can like extend out a little more. So, and you actually feel it when it extends out. So nothing happens to your cable. But the cons are that this will kind of just hang around if you have a really small pocket, and you're most likely going to be using this for your phone. But if it does fit in your pocket, then great. But yeah, that's pretty much it to it. And then this 3.5mm headphone jack, and then outside here, this is pretty thick. And it's also got a spiral here. Let's see if we can focus. It's got a spiral here, so whenever it's in your pocket or wherever, this won't completely bend and eventually break. So that's another convenient thing. But again, if anything happens to the cable, if it gets damaged or whatever, you're kind of screwed. But you also get warranty with this for like a year or two. But I'd still prefer a detachable cable, because a detachable cable is like $20, $10-20, and warranty would be God knows how much. No, not really, but it's probably going to be a lot more expensive than just getting a replacement. But whatever. The main thing I want to talk about now is sound. Sound is phenomenal on these. Like, these, people compare these to the Beats by Dre Pros. I've actually tried the Beats by Dre Pros myself, and these sound better, to be honest with you. These have better drivers. Like, I don't know exactly what the mids, the highs, and the lows are, but this audiophile was telling me the mids are really clear on this. I mean, everything's clear on this, but the mid's extremely clear. You can hear the lows really well, and then the highs too. But yeah, for the price you pay, this, I mean, it's really cheap. To some of you, it may seem kind of expensive that these are around $150, but if you compare them to like the Beats by Dre, the studios, which are $300, you're paying half for better quality. And not just Beats by Dre, actually. The 50 Cent Soul or whatever, Ludacris. But yeah, if you're looking for cheap headphones with good quality, these are for you. Or if you still think $150 is too much, Audio-Technica actually made the Audio-Technica M30s, which are $50. They don't sound as good as these, but they're pretty good. Like, they're probably the best headphones for $50. The one other thing I'd like to say is that these are monitor headphones. If I zoom in, so these are monitor headphones, so meaning that these are for studio purposes only. But I use these to work out with. It's no big deal. I don't have a problem with them. But these are mainly for DJs. Like, if you're a DJ, these headphones are right for you. These are actually fine for anyone, but especially DJs. So yeah, there you have it.